Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1313th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. Good evening, traders. This video coming at you slightly early on a Wednesday night for trading Thursday, April 23rd, 2015. This is video 1313. It is 1313, traders. I don't know what that means, but I wouldn't worry about it. All right. In our last video, I showed you the underlying strength on the weekly charts, right? I'm going to continue to show that to you. I want you to see what's going on here. Remember that futures trading is extremely risky, causes substantial financial loss, is certainly not suitable for all traders, can make you lose all the money you ever had. Always put your stops in first. This is just my opinion. All right, I think we're ready to go. Traders, we've got a green OMNI for trading the E-mini S&P. So this is for ESM or NQM on Thursday. We have a green OMNI for the E-mini or the NASDAQ, the S&P or the NASDAQ for trading Thursday. And if you recall, I've been showing you in this video, or excuse me, I've been showing you this chart in the last few videos, calling it Chart Masterpiece, and telling you that this fictitious flag that I drew in is going to populate. And why would that be the case? Because I showed you that this chart has been very successful in calling the dip bottom since the beginning of the move in 2009. So we're going to go just back to 2012. We dip to the average, we rally out. Dip to the average, rally out. Dip to the average, rally out. Just about to do highs every time. Dip to the average, rally out. Special occasion, we dip to the average. Now, when we dip to the average here, it is April of 2014. We spend 2 weeks. We go right down to about the first week of April. We pop out and create one of Oscarism's F flags. An F flag, if you will, right here. So I said, well, following along, for whatever reason, March limped into April 2014, maybe tax time. March limps into April 2015 in the same fashion. It gets where? Right to the average, right on time, right here, bingo. Gets right to this average and rallies up and puts in a flagpole. And I said, interesting. That's exactly what happened here. I'm going to put in this fictitious flag. It doesn't exist. But I'm going to put it in there, and I'm going to say, Omniacs, this should fill in just because this filled in the same way. We just bounced off the average. It's the 10th bounce off that average. It's worked 9 previous times. How could we possibly doubt it? So we did not doubt it. We went with the fact that it would bounce. It has bounced, but here's the interesting thing. Look at how the flag is populating since I showed this to you. Watch this. I'm going to remove one fake bar. Remove the second fake bar. For 2 weeks, we've actually filled in those exact bars. Now, this is for next week. Nothing there yet. We'll see what happens. We have been actually filling in this fictitious flag exactly the way I thought it would work out based on repetitive patterns. Bravo for technical analysis. That's almost amazing. So it is filling in. Let me blow this up for you if you cannot see it. We put this fictitious flag in. We said this is what we expect. These are the size bars we expect as we move higher this week. And I put these bars in, the red ones. So now it's actually starting to populate. And as we remove the red bars, look at the amazing coverage that, I mean, it's almost exactly what I was expecting. How cool is that? Now we should stay in this F flag and continue higher. So we are bullish for trading the daily E-mini S&P and NASDAQ on Thursday, April 23rd. Then there's another gem sitting out here I want you to look at. Have a look at this chart. The June gold, I showed this chart to you in my last video and said June gold should be rejected at the OMNI like it was here. Then when it gets above the OMNI, it explodes. Comes back down to the OMNI and paints a bear flag. It's rejected at the OMNI right here. Omni Trading Academy's proprietary moving average is OTAPMA. Gets rejected right here, puts in a bear flag, and dumps. Well, moving along, boom, gets rejected right here, puts in another bear flag just like this one, and starts to dump. We go after that short. We are looking to sell the gold on Thursday. Traders, this looks pretty good. I would expect the gold to come down, and I would expect the S&P to go up. Remember, these videos are geared to teach you the art of technical analysis. Come on down to livewithoscar.com. Grab a membership to my chat room. The chat room is free. You do not have to pay for the recommendations. The chat room's free. There is an upgrade if you want to upgrade. There's no need to do that. Come join me for free and see what I teach in my chat room every day. Remember, keep your emotions out of trading on Thursday. One of the best things I can tell you to do when you want to keep your emotions at bay is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, especially when you're in a trade and you know what that is. Stops are emotions are out. Traders, I'll see you all at livewithoscar.com.